afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a very cool floor plan, a 2007 Winnebago Vectra. This is a brand new model for this year. It is a 40 TD. This is a Vectra, of course, Winnebago's flagship series in 2007. It is a 39 feet 8 inches long, might as well say 40 feet, triple slide, Class A diesel. Try to stay out of the wind here as much as possible. Beautiful condition, 49,000 miles. Two humongous slide outs. And now you're thinking 40 feet with only 2 slides. No, folks. The main slide over here, what most people would call the main slide, is 15 feet long. The big slide is on the other side. It's 22 feet long. Almost a full wall slide out on the other side. Beautiful RV, folks. Full body paint built on the Freightliner Evolution chassis. Exclusive for Winnebago products. What it is, Freightliner worked, Freightliner engineers got with Winnebago's engineers and designed this coach, this raised rail chassis, exclusively for the higher end Winnebago diesel motorhomes. It's a raised rail chassis, so you got the full pass-through basement. And the metal is 25% thicker than a standard raised rail chassis. Look at the colors on this RV, folks. You can tell it's not been stored outside with not being used. Goodyear tires, the date codes are on the inside, but they look great. Still got the tabs on them. Side mounted radiator and power, folks. This unit has got plenty of it. It's got a 400 horsepower red-headed Cummins ISL 1,200 pound-feet of torque and an impressive 10,000 pound towing capacity. Corners look great, back looks great. Over here you can get an idea how long that slide is. I mean, this is one big old slide. Got a power awning and a door awning. Wow. Big old slide, folks. Got an awning topper. Of course, all aluminum frame with metal in the important areas like the cab. It's got, of course, Winnebago and Cummins 2-ton plus central air and heat pump. Instead of the roof-mounted units, you've got a big basement unit, just like you'd have in your own home. 2-ton plus with a heat pump, as well as dual furnaces, propane furnaces. So keeping this unit hot or cool is not going to be a problem. I've got everything running now. The airs work great. It's got the air, instead of airs, it's one air. One-piece windshield. We got an 8 kW Onan diesel generator. Running everything right now, doing a great job. It's got the triple camera system, side and rear cameras. The velvet mirrors, of course, the chrome ones. Alcoa wheels, Allison 3000, 6-speed transmission. And the good thing about it, folks, this is a Freightliner chassis, so if you ever need service work, that's what most diesel mechanics learn to be diesel mechanics on, is Freightliner chassis. So getting service is not going to be an issue with a Freightliner, even if it is a custom built one for Winnebago. Even the dash air still functions. It's a nice motorhome, folks. It reminds me a lot of mine. But this one's got a cool floor plan. It kind of reminds you of an Alpha because it's big tall ceilings, and then it's got almost a split hall floor plan like an Alpha has, like an Alpha Sia. So we'll show you that here in a minute. Let's sit here in the cab and sit down for a second. Go over all the buttons, and that air is ice cold. It's got the Android connection, Kenwood touchscreen stereo. I'm thinking about ordering one of those for my conversion van. Really, really cool. Sony backup camera system, of course, generator. Speaker button, so you can adjust the speakers from TV to radio. You've got a 2-stage Jake brake or engine brake, low or high. You've got a driving computer, 49,836 miles. and you can use your driving computer to check your mileage and any other pertinent information right there. Pretty cool. 6-speed Allison transmission, power, driver and passenger sun visors, heated power mirrors, of course, cup holders. You've got power adjustable pedals, docking lamps, fog lamps, and like I said, a great air conditioner in the front. Dash looks great. Got the padded vinyl dash. They haven't had pets in here. No claw marks, pick marks, anything like that. One-piece windshield. I like the fact you don't have the TV over your head. That gives you more storage, and I'll show you where it's at here in a minute. Of course, you can Bluetooth stereo. Open this up. Here's your main slide controls. Well, let me get down here with my other hand. Open that up. You got HWH, hydraulic, computerized leveling, and of course slide out controls. Got a driver and passenger seat or leather, of course. You know, one thing I love about Winnebago, and I own one myself, is the fact that they're the only brand that builds 80% of their own parts in-house versus other manufacturers who mostly buy aftermarket parts. So the bad thing about buying from the other brands versus a Winnebago, if you ever need parts and that your unit's more than 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, you're going to have a hard time getting them directly from the factory. Not with a Winnebago. They got parts and templates to parts going all the way back to 1968. And so if you ever need a part for your Winnebago, it doesn't matter if it's a 2007, 2017, 1997, or 1987. You can get the majority of them. And yes, they do sell directly to the public. So you don't have to go through a dealer ordering parts from Winnebago. And I've ordered, gosh, between my coach and all the other RVs out here, we've ordered parts from them a lot over the years. They're great people to deal with, and they get it to you for manufacturer anyway. RV manufacturers aren't known for quickness of getting parts to you, but they get them to us a lot quicker than most. So definitely a good company, folks, and that's one of the reasons I own a Winnebago myself, is because they actually build motorhomes instead of just putting them together. And golly, look at the interior of this. This is a cool floor plan. This is a recliner too, the passenger seat. But let's look at this first. This is it's called At a Glance. And this is all your important information, your controls right here in one easy spot. You've got a Magnum inverter you can cut on and off right there. Your heat and air conditioner for your heat pump and your gas heat and electric air right here. True air. Tank levels. And another thing Winnebago does, they've got a patent on, because you're talking about a brand that's been around since the 50s. I mean, they're the name that's synonymous with Class A RVs. They have what they call true level systems. And every other RV out there has tanks. The holding tanks, your black water and gray water and freshwater tanks, have sensors inside the tanks. Well, the bad thing is with black water is sometimes toilet paper and gross stuff gets caught on that sensor, and it shows it full even when it's empty, until you get enough water through that to flush that sensor clean. Winnebago solved that. They actually use a sensor that mounts outside the tank to measure the level, and it's still accurate. And they have a patent on it, so nobody else can steal that. Of course, you've got the optional energy command system, which is a automatic start and stop for your generator. And that's important if you've got somebody on an oxygen machine or a CPAP machine, something like that, because power goes out in campgrounds pretty often. It's a common problem when you've got that many people plugged into the power grid with RVs. You know, that's just part of having an RV. The good thing about that system is you can set it after so many seconds to crank up the generator automatically in case the power goes out in the middle of the night. And not only does that give you the benefit of having being able to run an oxygen or CPAP machine undisturbed, but it also gives you the option, if your refrigerator is on electric and not on automatic, or you've got it on automatic and your propane tanks are empty, your refrigerator doesn't go bad. It keeps on running too, because it'll switch back to AC power. And it's got I believe a 14 cubic feet refrigerator, and this looks like stainless steel. It's what they call titanium touch. Another Winnebago exclusive. Resist fingerprints. So if you got kids running through here with dirty hands and they rub the fridge, A lot more stain resistant than just standard stainless steel panels, and it still has that look. Show you some of these. Well, there we go. Slide out pantries, just some nice innovations that Winnebago does, and I've got the same thing in mine actually. It's actually very handy because you can store all your dry goods without taking up a huge chunk of cabinet space like you would with a forward-facing pantry. It's got the optional, so you have 3 table options this year. You had the table and 4 chairs. You had the table and a table booth that makes a bed. Or this is a computer desk table. So you've got your office and computer desk and table set up right here, 2 chairs. All Corian tops, of course, and check out the lighting. Really cool looking lights in here. Plus you've got the theater seating, which is 2 recliners with cup holders and all that right across from a big TV. And that's 37 to maybe a 40-inch TV. Got another sofa right here. Look over here. Look at this kitchen. Beautiful countertops. Corian countertops. Stainless steel sink. I don't see any stress cracks, which is a sign of a good running chassis. Got the Corian backsplash microwave and convection oven, so you can bake in there as well as microwave something. 3-burner stove top cutting board. Lots and lots of storage. And look at that, folks. You can put some wine glasses in there. You know it's fancy. It's a fancy RV when it's got a wine glass rack. Filtered water dispenser. These are Moen faucets that Winnebago uses, and they even have a Moen faucet in the shower if it's OEM shower head. Leather sofa here, big TV. This is what I was talking about, kind of a split hall situation or something kind of like that. You open this up, you can go through one side, you've got your bathroom, and you've got a huge bathroom in this RV. Or the other side, and you've got a huge closet. Let's go to the left. Notice all the storage. Huge closet right here. It's all curved to give you maximum accessibility. There's you an extra bedspread. Don't really match, but it's in here for some reason. But hey, it's there. So, big hanging closet. Cabinets down there look great. Of course, you've got a privacy door that opens up right here. Check out this bedroom. Queen Island bed. Got a big TV. That TV's just about as big as the one in the living room. Little bench, sitting area right here, I guess. It does have a washer and dryer combo in here as well. Big closet across the back. Folks, I'm going to tell you, as far as storage, this thing is tops when it comes to storage. You've got a ceiling fan in here like most people. I mean, I have to have a fan on, so that's really nice. And look at the size of this bathroom with this particular unusual setup. You get this, look at this vanity area. Huge vanity area, mirror, plenty of lighting in here. This is Corian countertops. Heck, this bathroom's so large, you've just about got an echo in here. And plastic, got the fiberglass surround or the plastic surround in the shower. Got an China RV toilet. Fantastic vent fan. Got the padded headliner. And of course, this is the Winnebago, folks. Let's not forget about their famous fiberglass roof. They got one of the strongest roof systems in the RV industry. And you've got some other nice touches like some crown molding, padded headliner. Air conditioner runs great, folks. And very comfortable motorhome. And got another residential style fan in here. Wow. I'm gonna tell you, folks, this is a comfortable sit here, watch the game. These are recliners, you can stretch out. I mean, wow. Anyway, folks, beautiful 2007 Vectra 40 TD, 49,000 miles. What's that for a diesel? I mean, this thing could have 249,000 miles and still have a ton of life left to it. I mean, these things, that's why people pay more for diesels. Longevity. More power, more torque than a gas engine. more towing, and longer engine life. So if you're going to be on the long haul, you're going to be traveling cross country, putting a lot of miles on something, you definitely want to go with a diesel. The benefits are, of course, I know they cost more, but you get a lot of benefits with a diesel over a gas. And you know, there are certain situations that a diesel motorhome may not be the best choice. And I know that's been a debate in the RV community for decades, gas versus diesel, which is better. I mean, I've got pros and cons to both. So, you know, if you want to talk about that, let us know. My advice to you as far as gas versus diesel is this. Now, if you're just going to keep an RV for maybe 1 or 2 years, put 5,000-10,000 miles on it a year, you might as well save you some money, get a gas engine. If you're going to travel a lot, put a lot of miles on it, full time in it, or want to keep it for 10, 15, 20 years, go with a diesel. You know, I can't think of any other better way of putting it. Diesel costs you more, fuel costs a little more, but longer service life, 3 times longer engine life, a lot more heavy duty, a lot more power for mountains and climbing and towing and things like that. So, so certainly a diesel is a very, very good upgrade to have over a gas engine. Now, like I said, price range isn't for everybody, but this is a nice motorhome. And look them up online. This is their flagship brand. In 2007 was a Winnebago Vectra. This was their top of the line model in 2007 in a Vectra, the 40 TD. Beautiful RV, got plenty of lighting, plenty of fluorescent lighting. Airs work great. We drove it 600 miles in, no check engine light, none of that nonsense. Nice motorhome. Includes a 1-year nationwide limited warranty that we purchased on your behalf, and you're talking about a few $1,000s. So you have peace of mind knowing that your Parkway RV is going to last you, and you're protected for a year at no additional cost. In other words, folks, I'm not adding several $1,000s to the price to cover a warranty. It's $99.9 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. No games, gimmicks, surprises, trouble, or drama. With a 1-year nationwide warranty, with a inspection by my certified RV techs that's completed after purchase. And I strongly encourage anybody that's interested in buying an RV from us, whether it's this one or any other of the 150 plus I have in stock, go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, or if you're watching this video on YouTube, go to the video description. There'll be a link in the first couple sentences of the first paragraph. Click on that link, it'll take you to my used Class A diesel page. From there, you can navigate to whatever part of my website or type of RV you want to see. Click on any individual listing, and you'll be amazed at all the information I have. Way more information than what's on the video. I'll have the factory sales brochure, a floor plan, pictures, exact measurements. I'll have tank sizes, all the important information you could ever want. That factory sales brochure, you read it, you'll know more about this RV than I do. And then plus you see that 4-page checkout sheet that goes in detail about everything that we inspect and guarantee for the price you pay. And all those systems guaranteed to work is included for that $99.9 price. And it never goes up. The price doesn't go up because we spent more than we planned to checking your RV out. You know, if we lose money on the deal, we're still going to sell it to you fully functional for $99.9 plus applicable sales tax with a year warranty. No matter what it costs us to get to that point, which I don't think it's going to need much. You can tell when one's been taken care of, and this is definitely one of those. If you have any questions about this motorhome or a buying process, our phone number is 706-965-7929. Save it to your phone. Save my website to your computer or phone's favorite places. Check it often. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got a lot of nice Class A diesels, more arriving every day. We bought 15 yesterday. Many of them are Class A's, diesels and gas that'll be coming in. Folks, it's been a heck of a week. And I know my video's been off this week. I haven't been putting as many, but we've been so busy. And of course, I was down on my back first couple of days of the week. But I mean, folks, our weeks go Friday to Friday here, and we're at 21 RVs for this week that we've sold. Got a lot of holes out here, and for those of you who watched my video I did last week about our lot tour, You'd be surprised how many holes are out here since then. But I've got more coming in to replace them. And, selling these is easy. Buying them in great shape is hard. But we've got 51 years of experience doing this, folks. 3 generations. My grandfather started this place in 1968. We have connections and influence that other dealers only wish and dream they could have. And if they're out there, we'll get them. But we're picky. We don't buy anything just because it's cheap. It's got to be nice. If it's not nice, we don't want it. If it's not an 8.5 or higher out of 10, we don't want it. Especially when you get in this price range. We're very, very particular about what we buy in this 100 grand price range, because there are a lot of options out there. This is a great choice for what this unit is. And you can look up the book, you can look up market value. You get a 1-year warranty for one of the lowest prices on the internet for a 40 TD 2007 Vectra with under 50,000 miles. 400 horse Cummins ISL, great motor, 1,200 pound-feet of torque, 10,000 pound tow capacity, Evolution chassis, ceramic tile floor in the kitchen, nothing's broken. Every sign that I'm seeing in this RV says that it's a great riding chassis and that it's been taken care of. And for what these things cost new, you get what you pay for. This is a big step above a Coachman sport coach, or a Four Winds, or even some of the Fleetwood products. It's a big step above. You get into the Winnebago Vectras, you're talking to some serious money when it was new. Got the 7-foot plus ceilings. Just a lot of nice features on this. Anyway, folks, $99.9 haggle free. You get the 1-year warranty. Of course, this thing goes to the inspection. Everything on it be guaranteed to work. So, in layman's terms, $99.9, you get a fully functional 07 Winnebago Vectra 40 TD, ready to go to the campground. And we do take trade-ins. Financing is available with approved credit. Keep in mind, folks, banks, most of my lenders are now requiring 10% down plus your applicable sales tax. And everybody's has a different sales tax rate depending on what state you live in. So if you want to know how much your tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, contact my sales team. They'll get you that information. While you got them on the phone, also ask them what the current lead time is for Class A diesel checkout. So everybody's on the same page. And believe me, folks, please don't rush us. Sometimes when we're checking these units out, we're at the mercy of parts. That's a big logistics nightmare for used RVs, is finding parts. Winnebago, not so much, because we can order directly from the factory most of the parts on it. Like, say you need this window valance right here. Even if it's 10, 20 years from now, you call Winnebago, they'll send you that window valance. Or that door over there, or that cabinet door, or that chair. If it's built, chances are they make it. This unit's got a central vacuum system too. So Winnebago, not so bad, even though it takes a couple of weeks to get parts from them. That's pretty quick for manufacturer. But we do everything we say we're going to do, and everybody's happy with the end result. Even if you have to wait a week or two, it's worth it, folks. This is a lot of money to invest. You want it to be right. That's why I tell people there's a difference between right and right now. And you want it right. If you're spending 100 grand of your hard-earned money, you want it right. I would too. And and good things happen to those that wait. So we'll get it done in a timely manner. We're not going to compromise quality for time. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. If it's not right, we're not going to call you and tell you it's right, folks. We've been doing this for too long. If we operated like that, we would have went out of business decades ago. We do what we say we're going to do. We sell you a nice used RV. It is used, as nice as it is. Keep in mind, it is a 12-year-old motorhome. And it's almost 1/3 the price of when it was new. So it's obviously not going to be new. But we do make sure all the mechanical stuff works. Cosmetic stuff, you can't do mechanical and cosmetics. If you're going to do that, then we're going to have to ask 300 grand for it, because it'll be a new RV. But that's why I want everybody to come look at it, drive it before you decide to buy it. Or if you're going to buy it sight unseen, we can definitely recommend And I know this is crazy. I've had other dealers ask me, are you crazy for even mentioning this? But we have nothing to hide here, folks. We haven't checked these units out, so we don't know. If you want to hire a third-party inspection service, there's several of them in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, and they'll come inspect it for you if you want to buy it sight unseen. I have no problem with that. We're still going to go through our inspection service. In fact, you know, this has been a pretty big trend the last year or so. In fact, we had one of the inspectors like us so much in the quality of our RVs compared to all the other dealers in the area. Him and his wife came up here and bought an RV from us about a week after he did an inspection, and he was from the Atlanta area. So, you know, we've got some nice RVs, folks, and we've been doing this half a family owned and operated. We believe in keeping things easy, simple, and done. So $99.9 haggle free, doesn't matter how you're paying for it. You get this RV inspected, checked out, ready to go with a 1-year warranty. Cleaning crew gets a hold of it, cleans it inside and out after it's been through service, which is done after purchase. If Gordy, my service manager, is happy with it, he'll call you, set up a time to pick up this new to you Winnebago Vectra. Once you arrive here at the appointed time, my tech that checked it out is going to go through it with you, give you an RV orientation, how to operate everything, show you any repairs you had to make, answer any questions you have, help you hook your vehicle, towed, runabout, whatever you want to call it, behind it if you're going to tow. Towed always are in stock at great prices. And of course, you can record them with your phone or camera. That's all included for $99.9. Plus, we give you a nice couple little fringe benefits. No charge for your drive out tag, nationwide drive out tag, no extra charge. We give you a starter kit, all your camping essentials, new sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, toilet paper, and much more, all in a 5-gallon bucket, brand new. You don't have to buy that like you do at other RV dealers after you buy a used RV, since if you don't know, most of the time when you buy a used RV from other dealers, especially one 12 years old, you get nothing. You don't even get a sewer hose. You know, you have to go spend $100 in their store for all that, or go to Amazon or Walmart. But we give you all that included, and plus we do that massive 4-page inspection, which, check around other dealers, folks. Print that list off our website, take it to other dealerships, and ask them, hey, if you had this, do you have a motorhome you can do all this to for that? They're going to laugh you off the lot, tell you you're crazy. We do it, folks. We don't get rich on every one we sell, but we're a volume dealer. You know, we make our dollar with 10 dimes instead of 4 quarters, so, you know, we don't have to get rich on everybody that buys an RV from us. You know, we can still make a little bit of profit and sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year, folks. I mean, we don't have to get rich. Everything we own is paid for. That means lower overhead. I don't have mortgages. I don't floor plan anything. Titles in office to every single RV on this lot. And I guarantee you, you go to any other dealer that's got as much used inventory as we have or close to it, they can't say that, because they're financing those RVs just like many of you do. Bank's got the title. You buy an RV from an RV dealer that has a floor plan, they're paying thousands of dollars in interest on every single RV that they've got for sale that they're passing along to you in the form of higher prices, because they have higher overhead. Plus, when you pay for it, they're not going to pay it off right away. They're going to float on your money as long as possible. I've heard of dealers taking 6 to 8 months sometimes before they pay off the floor plan on a particular unit after it was sold. And yeah, it's not pretty. In fact, I bought a truck from a dealer down in Middle Georgia here, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Bought a little truck, and they had a good deal, bought it, went down there. I mean, it was only like a $7,000 or $8,000 truck. I paid for it and asked for the title. Oh, it's floor planned. Folks, it took me almost 120 days to get that title, which wasn't no big deal. It was a cheap truck. I had a dealer plate, so I wasn't really worried about it. But I can see how a retail buyer would have got upset in that situation. So that's why I normally do not recommend. Always ask the dealer you're buying from if the title's in-house or if it's floor planned. If it's floor planned, I would strongly reconsider buying somewhere else, because you're talking about sometimes a heck of a delay. And the bad thing is if you finance it and the bank starts calling you wanting to know about the title because the dealership hasn't titled it yet, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And, you know, we haven't had a floor plan in decades, folks. And I think that's pretty much the nail in the coffin for most RV dealerships when they start buying everything on floor plan. But, you know, that's a story for a different day. No fees. You know, $99.9. There's no dock fees, no prep fees, tag and title fees, none of that nonsense, folks. We have straightforward pricing, $99.9 plus sales tax. No games, gimmicks, trouble, or surprises. And if you have any questions at all, folks, give us a call. 706-965-7929. We're located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. We are 10 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee. About 120 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. We're 2.5 hours from Nashville, 2 hours from Knoxville. 160, 70 miles from Birmingham, Alabama, and a couple hours from Huntsville. Easy to get to. Interstate I-75, exit 350 in northwest Georgia. Get off the exit, you can turn west, depending on if you're going north or south on I-75, or a little over a mile on your left. Just look for the 150 plus used RVs out here. Folks, if you miss us, if you don't see all these RVs, you don't need to be behind the wheel of a car, much less an RV, because I have acres of used RVs out here, and most of it with tons of road frontage. So if you can't see that, something's wrong. But we're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. sharp Eastern time, Saturday 9 to 5 Eastern. Of course, Sunday is the Lord's Day and Family Day. We do not open for Sunday for anybody, any reason, no matter how much you're wanting to spend. You know, we have our beliefs, folks, and that's one of the big ones. Anyway, if you have any questions at all, folks, give us a call. If you want to come look at this RV, give us a call, verify availability, 706-965-7929. Nationwide deliveries available. My website, make sure you visit it. I'll have credit applications, trade-in appraisal forms. So much more information than what's on the website or on the video. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.